That was incredible.
That was an incredible piece.
And it was exercise.
Yes,
It's almost like doing Pilates.
Yeah, exactly, because you have the toning, your extension. Actually, Dr. Pilates is a very interesting doctor because he started Pilates, the whole, let's say, boom of Pilates started with dancers. Dr. Pilates was a doctor for dancers in New York City
So that's
and
the
everywhere.
origin.
Yeah, so he started developing technique so that your back can be strengthened, your muscles. So he was doing technique opposite to the ballet classes, but with stretching and toning so that you could feel actually good with your muscle. So all the professional dancers used to come to him. And suddenly he started realizing this is money.
And then
Yeah.
And I'm Dr. Foy. I was still my own. I'm a medical doctor.
Yes.
So I'm going to do Dr. Foyism, something. Foyism.
Yes.
Kind of dance. She should be my coach now.
Pilates.
Foylatis.
It doesn't make sense.
Foylatis. No. It's
Lambulatis makes more sense.
Lambritis is like a food.
Lambitis sounds like a disease.
A disease, lambitis. An inflammation of the throat.
Sorry, it does.
Lambitis.
I got lambitis.
No, it's here. Lambitis on the throat.
Sorry.
You've been here for how many years, Nigeria?
I came in Nigeria September 1996.
Wow.
She was in primary school then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're half French, half Lebanese.
Yes, I came from Houston, Texas, where I graduated. I did my PhD. I did my Bachelor of Science in biology, and then I was studying at the time my Master in Public Health. And my dad bought SCOA Nigeria PLC, and so we had to move. So that my husband just graduated as a lawyer from Thurgood Marshall School, so we had to move and take over the business here in Nigeria. So basically, in the middle of doing my epidemiologic study, which is a study on lead poisoning in Lebanon I was doing, I had to move to Nigeria. Yes.
You didn't have a choice?
Nope.
Do you regret it?
Right now, no way, Jose, because I've discovered something extraordinary. And I think when you live a life of purpose, your life is totally different. You know, people wake up every morning and they don't know what they're going to do with their life and they have to make ends meet. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
She needs this. She needs direction. So today you are a mother in the house.
Yes, I
So
am.
for a child like Lambo, that's
I think I'm more directed than both of you. I mean, when you guys are dancing, you guys are just all over the place. And you did Shoki. Well, I have my together. You know? Can you imagine? We were doing fancy ballet dances. I'm over there talking about, come on, girl. But okay, so are you a nutritionist as well?
Actually, no, I studied public health. So I've studied I could actually manage a hospital. That's what I can do. With my diploma,
I'm gonna get her number, definitely.
I could do that, you know. But right now, when my life changed totally and I was called to build a performing arts center for Nigeria and raise performing artists to the level of professionalism, my whole mindset, everything changed. Basically, sometimes you grow up and God tells you certain things, but you don't listen very well. So you assume that's what he's telling you. But he's actually not telling you that. He's telling you something else. So he has to put back on that path to make sure that, you know, this is what I want you to do. And it's very interesting because unless I had come to Nigeria, there's no way I would have gone to a performing arts center or think performing art because I had forgotten I used to dance. I had forgotten I used to act. I had forgotten I was really in the performing art as a child. And I just remember that drums at 14. And I thought drumming meant coming back to Africa to be a doctor without borders. So my whole life I studied medicine, biology, public health, worked for UNDP, worked for UNICEF in Burkina Faso, did everything, Red Cross, did everything to go and say, okay, I'm going to finish as a doctor.
Wow.
I only knew that I wouldn't be a doctor when I fainted in an operation because I knew that there was no way I could handle blood, you know, to that point. And so I had to, you know, finish my study, and that's when my father bought SCOA. And so when he bought SCOA, we landed in Nigeria.
This is really interesting. So it's not about doing what, for instance, I talk about this all the time. And yeah, we can get serious on the night show. Thank you very much.
Sometimes, once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. We teach you stuff. No, but I've actually found that in this part of the world, it seems sometimes parents, and they don't mean any harm, they tend to impose on their kids what they think they should do.
Yes.
But really, it's about fulfilling your purpose, like you said, and finding that passion.
And I'm sure that, you know, when you really have faith, there is a sort of ringing in your ears telling you all the time, this is it, take it on. It reminds you, you know, I mean, come on, drumming.
Yeah.
How wild can this be? It starts with drum.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
It's unique for a woman anyway.
Yes. I mean, I didn't see dancers when I left Bobo Dioulasso and I heard the drum at 14. I heard the drums.
Now, yeah, my official best friend on the night show. Because and the reason why is that I read medicine in school.
Yes.
But
I read. I'm actually an astronaut, and Lambo is a chef.
She's a chef. She read cooking.
No, we quit all that. I'm an aeronautic engineer. Yeah, because it sounds sweet.
She can fix toy planes. That's what she means.
We quit all that just
for the night show.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now this is the issue I have. Now in Nigeria, do you think they pay performers well? Now in America, you can do ballet for a living.
Make a whole lot of money. New York, Broadway.
Broadway. But in Nigeria, do
you want me to tell you the secret?
Oh, tell us.
Should, please.
Do you want to hear it?
Secret.
Once a dancer or a musician gets out of span, his minimum fee is 50K for a 3-minute dance.
Wow.
So actually, if you calculate well, the dancer or the musician is making more money on a minute than anybody who is on the phone answering the phone. Why? Because he's becoming so great at his craft, and there is only him or her. There's not many dancers who can dance in Nigeria, can really dance, can really put up on a show and professionally. So there is no way, so that if they're gonna go to a performance, that's what they get earned. So imagine, compute, if they get hired for videos, for this, it's minimum, that's what they take, if they're trained by SPAN. If they're not trained by SPAN, that's between them and the person of negotiation.
Well, how often do they get called?
I mean, I have given an example of one of my friends who was actually became a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
And he was in SPAN, trained in SPAN and everything. Has left, and she's been actually working very hard at getting gigs. And on an average basis, she gets about 5 gigs per month.
So, how can I enroll? 250. Yeah. Lambo wants to dance.
So, why? Because she's good at what she does. Now, if you're part of a production like Saro the Musical, you also earn an amount of money. But one of the things that makes you, let's say, proficient in what you do is by becoming a teacher. Okay. There's too many schools in Nigeria for you not to learn how to be a teacher. And that's what SPAN does. So basically, you get the gig and you teach.
But do we have enough schools for performing arts? Because I don't think we do.
It's not that. It's like public school, private school, they all need teachers. Now, public school, the government, we are hoping that they will, you know, when we apply for the curriculum that we are putting it in the school, they will, you know, they will authorize it. Then it will provide so many jobs for so many people. But the private school, they are hiring left and right because now they're seeing that the child cognitive development has to go with performing arts.
Thank you. So we need these things.
Become a teacher.
We need.
I'm a student.
Yes, yes.
Oh
we
God.
Need these things. And you learned how to do shoki. Lambo was teaching shoki.
I'm just learning now. I have to like photograph. I have a photographic memory, so very soon I'll practice.
So thank you, Lambo. You've done something
practice
good
at the end of the show.
Yeah, we have.
You have to. Now, what do you think?
Lambo? What Lambo?
What Lambo? What?
She said I've done something good. Like it's the first good thing I've ever done.
You should be proud.
Proud.
Some people live
I
their
always
lives.
do good things. I'm here.
No, some people live
Making
their
you
lives.
happy.
Some people live their lives without any accomplishment.
Without purpose.
She found
For once, you found purpose on the show.
You found purpose.
You found purpose. You found purpose.
She talked about teaching. You're teaching them.
Something.
Thank you.
And you want to be in her school,
Thank you very
right?
much. Thank you.
You want to be taught.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, do you think that we can dance, not professionally, but as a people, Nigerian?
Please say the truth, because I can't do shoki and they judge me for it.
Yes. You are born with dance in your blood. I mean, look at all the builders in Nigeria. I mean, go to VI and you see them building, and then you just hit the radio and you see them. You see them. And I'm like, you're supposed to be working! You think, oh my God, this music, it's in your blood, come on. And by the time you're done, okay, the 2 streaks are kind of like, can you redo it, please? Oh yes, ma, oh yes, ma. Oh, yes, ma. So it's really something else. So, I mean, how do I know this? Because one of my patrons, Gabi Massoud, when I had to convince him that dance can actually provide food on your table, and it's possible. We just have to start somewhere so that people can understand the importance of dance. And also, of course, music, because music has always been there, and comedy has always been there. It started about 10 years or more than that, and then you look how it's spoken word, all kinds of speech, make more impact than dancers. And what happened is that, but you're more moved by a dancer. When you watch a dancer, if you see a singer coming on stage and there's no dancer, you're like, okay, nice voice, and then that's it. But when you start seeing the expression of the song, on the body of the dancer, it's totally different.
It's different.
Wow. So I was trying to convince Gabi. I was telling him, you're going to be part of that building, and you're going to help us build. And he looked at me and says, you know what, Sarah? I'm looking at all my workers in all these buildings. They're always dancing. I said, yes, they are.
It's in the blood.
It's part of the Nigerian culture. It's embedded in it. How do you use it for good things? How do you use it for healing? How do you use it for your own therapy? How do you use it for teaching others and impacting other students that actually don't have the same opportunity as other people? I believe that there's something very important about the arts. And once people are strategizing about it, then arts become a healing tool. So in Span, we've been able to actually bring out the person who had a gift and didn't know what to do with it, was stiff like a stick or couldn't act and everything. And something is bursting. We're not only about the talent. We seek talent, but also for people who have an inner dreams, an inner passion, we are able then to bring them to the highest point,
Okay.
So many stories.
People who are interested in being affiliated with SPAN contact you?
It's very simple. What they do is that we are now in our community center. It's 13 Davis Street. It's really exciting. And
Where's that?
Where's that?
Akpombo.
David Akpombo.
Yes, in Lagos
No,
Island.
say to.
Akpombo.
13 David Street, Akpombo.
And the center is called Agidigba.
Agidigba.
Yes, that's what the center is called.
And you know what that means?
Yes, strong.
Strong.
Bold.
Oh, I like that. You
Agidigba.
decided to know the meaning before you
Oh, yes, of course.
Agidigba. She's Agidigba.
You're Gidigba.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a strong woman.
And are you on social media?
I am, yes. We are on, we have a Twitter at SPA Nigeria. And we are also Facebook, SPA Nigeria. We have a website, www.spanigeria.org.
Yeah.
And also you can send your inquiries to info@spanigeria.org.
Okay.
And so basically people come into the center until we build the big performing arts center, which is our dream, of course. We want to build it in Echo Atlantic with a state-of-the-art theater.
Yeah.
But we need to start somewhere.
Somewhere, yes.
Started in a garage, moved to 2 little studios in Banana Island. That was not big enough after. And then now we have 100 students at Lagos Island, Akpombo.
Dr. Foy and Gloria Maduka, the night show.
Hello, Sensei.
Hello, Sensei.
You guys are having a party down there and you didn't invite me.
Oh, sorry,
All right,
Sensei.
that's
Sorry,
fine.
Sensei. We have Sarah Boulos in the house.
Yes,
Sensei.
the lady likes akara and puff puff, I know.
I get it, babe.
Agidigba.
Yes, can she actually do it? Fry puff puff for me with akara as well?
Can you make an akara?
Akara, no, but puff puff, I know. It's just you actually fry. You fry flour.
Hey, but you love eating it, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm not allowed, but I do.
Okay, what are the Nigerian? I want to put out to you with some Nigerian dishes that you love to eat. There's gbegiri soup.
Yes, I do. From
There's
the north.
edin kainkorn.
That's his favorite.
Yeah, you can say it, edin kainkorn with periwinkle.
Edin Kaiko. That's the British accent.
No, that's not a British accent. And don't forget about was it oha soup? Oha.
Yum.
Oha soup.
Oha soup.
Oha
soup.
Did you say oham?
Oham soup.
It's not oham soup. It's oha soup.
Oha soup. Oha, like oha.
Okay, you guys have fun. See you later.
I think we should learn the Zumba, and we thank you so much, Sarah, for coming. Is there anything else you want to conclude with?
One thing I want to tell the audience that is watching.
Okay.
Stop sleeping.
Oh.
Okay.
Wake up.
Okay.
And move forward. And if you want to do something in your life, and if it's the art, come to Span. And you will see what God has put for you in place.
Let's do some Zumba.
Some Zumba.
Thank you, Sarah.
Ready? Are we ready?
We're ready, yeah.
Okay. 3 step forward. Come on. 3 step backward. Towel. Shake that towel.
No.